And we're live. We're back with another workshop from Robert Noall. So, Robert, welcome back in at the hockey side here. And today we are going to talk about training, a very important part of our game, on-ball decision making. You can go one way or you can go the other way with this. There's lots of possibilities here. So, very curious where it will take us. Um, but yeah, for the audience who's joining us live, remember, let's make this an interactive session. While you are live, you can ask questions, you can share your comments, you can share your feedback, your remarks, your critic, your questions in the comments. If Robert is saying something that you disagree with or agree with, let us know in the comment section the moment you think of it. And sometimes I will interrupt Robert during his presentation with your questions or remarks. Sometimes I will let you know that we'll keep them to the end for the Q&A. But the moment you think of it, let us know in the question in the comments and share that question or share that remark. Robert, on ball decision making, cool topic. What are we going to talk to you about today? Let's hear it.
Thank you. It's actually already the sixth workshop. I think it's very important to talk, as I do every time, show some videos, talk about decision making, why things work, why things don't work, and really break down and zoom into the skills that are needed. And decision making, you need a certain level of quality in your decision making, but there's lots of external factors, such as the way you look at the game, your technique, your passing, because if you can decide what decision you want to make, but your technique isn't at the level, it takes too long and the door is closed for that decision. So we're going to break down what skills do you need and how do we train those skills, as we do with every workshop so far. And as Aaron said, please send questions, how big, how small, how different. It doesn't have to be exactly on topic, but it's more fun for me to talk to people, even though I can't see you. So ask as many questions as you want to.
Exactly.
So I'm going to start off with a video. Here we go. A video of the under-14 girls from the middle of Holland playing a match. And we're just going to look at some situations in regards to on-ball decision-making. Decision here, this player has received the ball here at the moment. I am going to do some drawing with the red one. So in this situation here, what we've got is a player receiving the ball, and she's actually got three options here. This is maybe a bit of a risky option, but these are the options that she's got. And before we play the video further, we need to really talk about skills and body position. This player has got a low body position with the ball very close to her feet, but unfortunately, her feet are very close together. What we would like in this situation is a very open body position where she's able to pass the ball quickly. If I remove my drawings, and then a couple of frames further. Let's see if I can time this correctly. Okay, in this situation, now the player has decided that she's going to pass the ball to the side. But unfortunately, the defender's also decided that she's going to try and make an interception here. And this transfer, in my opinion, would have been possible if the quality of the receiving and the quality of the footwork was higher. She would be able to get the ball to the other side. But unfortunately, the player is trying to attempt an interception here, which is what we will see in the video. Actually, I'll remove my drawings, make it even easier for you guys. And the player ends up making the interception. Now, it's not a mistake, it's the wrong choice. And I think this is something that's very important to talk about, because here in this situation, because she's decided to pass the ball here, it could be the right decision if the defender, and we'll make the defender blue, if the defender decided to make this pass closed. So I know I talk about it, and it's one of my favorite words with pre-scanning. The defender needs to pre-scan. But then what's very important to think about is if I can get the frame on exactly the right frame here. Let's go back a bit. In this moment, wait, just before she gets the ball, this is kind of our pre-scanning zone. So I'm going to draw this one in orange. the time that the ball is between these two locations, this is her pre-scan. So I'm going to do PS for pre-scanning. This is the time that she is scanning to see where she's going to pass. So in her pre-scan zone, I hope it's not too complicated, she sees that a player is standing in this area, which means she's decided with pre-scanning to pass the ball here, which is the correct decision. If this was a steel frame, where is the space to pass to? That's correct. But this is on-ball decision-making. Her pre-scanning decision is correct. If her footwork was better, she'd be able to pass the ball to the side. But we always want to attack through the middle because it's faster and more dangerous for the opponent. So if this is our pre-scanning time, and I'm not sure how this is going to work. Just let me check. Okay, let me come a little bit further back. I was playing with this earlier, and if I'm not mistaken, I can move these things. Yes. Oh, no, not like that. Move the pre-scanning time over to here. It's going to be ugly, but we're going to understand it. So this is where the player was. And now we've got where the player is. And I'm going to do that in bright green. It will show up on the field. So now this is the zone where the other player is in. And this time here is the on-ball decision-making. It's very important, especially at a higher level, that the players are pre-scanning. So in the pre-scanning phase, she wants to be looking what she wants to do. But then we've got here in the on-the-ball decision-making, instead of, at the moment, she's got the ball in a perfect position on her stick, instead of thinking, you know what, I'm still going to give the ball to the player, she can attack through the middle, or she can run with the ball and then play a long ball to the player standing here. So what's really good is to train for the speed in the game, the orange zone, the pre-scanning phase, but also the on-ball decision-making in this situation. If we watch it again, and hopefully I haven't gone too complicated for here, but if we just watch the video from the start now, we can actually see that if she took one more look or changed her decision, had the confidence to change her decision while receiving the ball, she might have actually been able to attack through the space. But unfortunately, she's played the ball to the side. How is the quality of the video? Is it possible to see if I play it from start to finish?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay.
Okay, clear. We're going to look at another one. Okay, on-ball decision making is also before the ball starts moving, and we talk a lot about while we're running with the ball. But in the situation here, in my vision, I would call this pre-scanning, because she's got the ball and she's looking around for options. She's turned her head here. She's thinking maybe I can play a high ball here. We've got an overload here, and this ball here is probably going to be intercepted. So she's looking for the first couple of seconds, what kind of options. This is my team, and in my team, we always want to play the ball as early as possible. So she starts looking around the field already, and at this moment, she's decided that she's going to play the ball to the player on the side. So the pass she's going to be giving in green is this pass, which means, hopefully, from the last drawing, this is going to be the pre-scanning area. While the ball is traveling to the player on the right, she's going to pre-scan. When she receives the ball here, this is a very, very good example of on-the-ball decision-making. Pre-scanning was a little bit worse than the first one, but on the ball decision-making, she's receiving the ball, and as soon as she realizes, let's try and keep up. We're going to do green. This player has put pressure on. And I know it's difficult to see in the quality of the video, but she's actually receiving the ball on purpose to the outside because she's feeling the pressure from the player who's coming in like this. So on-ball decision-making, and she's running here. And she's also looked this way to see that this player is trying to do an interception. So at the moment, let's go with blue. The only option for her is to attack this space like this. But she's seen that on the ball. And the reason that's possible for her is because very low body position, and she's looking further than just the only pass to the side. So if we play the first 10 seconds, maybe a little bit less, we will see that as she receives it, she's decided to attack the space. The player standing in front of her, which means now she has to go for an elimination, and she ends up passing the ball to the inside of the field. And the only reason that the ball to the inside of the field is open is because on ball decision making, she has decided to receive the ball to the side and then move up. And what's great to see in this video, even though we're talking about on the ball decision making, it's just outside the video, but this player here has decided not to come into this space because she sees this player coming into the space. And the on-ball decision-making to decide I'm going to play the ball into space and not pass it to my player on the sideline is the reason that this team actually comes quite far out of the pressure from the other team. So let's watch that. Looking for vision, deciding that she's going to give the ball, making space for the next pass. On-ball decision-making here is this player's decided. This is where the space is. Could play the ball to the inside, but she decides to give a hit into space. Now, in my vision, and definitely the vision in the Netherlands, that if you can push it into regards to distance, push it. If you cannot push it and you're running, then hit the ball. Here, doing a sweep pass takes too much time and it's too easy to intercept because as soon as I pull my stick backwards, all the opponents will know that I'm going to play a long ball. But she decides, makes me proud that she's going to hit the ball into the space.